In this video, I want to show you how to classify the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index map for better interpretation. Once you produce your NDVI map, how do you classify the value for you to be able to specifically assess the vegetation health? So in ArcGIS, I've produced the NDVI value for my study area for year 2024, specifically the month of October. In the previous video, I've shown you how to download satellite image, how to produce normalized difference vegetation index for any area from different satellite images. So you can watch the video if you have not watched it. Once you produce your normalized difference vegetation index, how do you interpret the value you got, or how do you classify them for better interpretation? So to do this, we are going to use reclassification method, and the standard we are following is this picture. You can see that the value of NDVI usually range from -1 to +1, and it has been classified that all the values from -1 to 0 represent dead plants or objects, that is where there is no vegetation. And also, when the value ranges from 0 to 0.33, that means the plants there are unhealthy. And if it is from 0.33 to 0.66, it is moderately healthy plant. And when it is between 0.66 to 1, then the vegetation there is considered to be very healthy. In this very example, the normalized vegetation index for this very particular area, this area covers the northern part of Nigeria, and by this month of the year, which is October, rainfall here is low. However, the value ranges from -0.18 to +0.59. Let's do the reclassification. Reclassification is the method you can use to group your value into different categories for better interpretation. To do that, click on Arc Toolbox. Come to Spatial Analysis tool. Scroll down and you will see Reclass. Click on it to expand it. Then click on Reclassify. So this will open the Reclassify table. Then our input raster here will be our 2024 October NDVI. Then here, click on Classify. Now here, let me show you something. Since the reclassification I've shown you already, but the value we have in our own NDVI is not up to 0.66. So which means in my own case, I'm going to have three classification from dead plants to moderately healthy plants. So come back here and choose the number of classes. Because of the value I have, I'm going to have just 3 classes. Then here, the classification says that from -1 to 0 is classified as dead plants. So here, I'll put 0 here. Then this next value is 0.3. Here will be 0.33. So why we leave the last one as it is? Then click on OK. Remember that from -0.24 is the one represented by 1, and that is dead plant or no vegetation at all. And from here, which is 0 to 0.33, represented by 2, and that is the second class, which is referred to as unhealthy plants. Why from 0.33 to the highest value we have, which is 3, represent moderately healthy plants. So then click here to navigate to where you save your outputs. NDVI _ reclass, put extension .tif and click on save. Then click on OK. Yes, the reclassification is done. So let's now close this page. Then right click here and open the properties. Then come here, the labeling. Here will be recall dead plants or objects. Then the second one will be unhealthy plants. Why this one is moderately healthy plant. Then you can change the color. So let's say the first one, let's give it red. The second one, we can leave it as blue. While the last one, you can give it leaf green and click on OK. So you can see that this is the classification of our NDVI, wherein this area with red, which is more of water body, has no plant at all, has no plant, or bare surface where there is no plant. While this blue are area with unhealthy plants. And as a matter of fact, by this time of the year in this study area, most of the plants are, because of low rain at that point in time, the plants may not be fresh. And then the green area represents those area with moderately healthy plants. So this is how to classify your NDVI value for better interpretation. You can take your map to layout, and let's zoom to layer, and you can add your map elements. So to do that quickly, let me just change my layout to a predefined one. Yes, so here I can just adjust my map, and here I will bring the legend here. Then I can adjust the grid lines. So come to properties and change the interval. So the interval should be, let's say, 1 degree. I'll put one here, one here. Yes, I think it's better like this. So you can add all other elements to your map. So this is how to do the classification of your NDVI value for better interpretation. And also you can calculate the area, and that one is simple. Just go to your attributes table and add a new field and calculate the area. Thank you for watching.